position, come straight back up and drop right down into a squat, then lunge forward with the opposite leg, back up to a squat. Just keep alternating back and forth, try to move back and forth between the two positions as quickly as possible, trying to make sure that you don't ever have a point of rest, so you're always actually doing some kind of physical activity through this entire range of motion. You never let yourself pause at any point before you start into that next motion. And that is the end of our first minute right there. We're starting into our second minute. Just keep that motion going nice and smooth under control. Remember, try to force yourself through this as much as you can, trying to keep that motion as clean as possible. Nice deep lunges every single time. Nice deep squat every single time. And that's a minute 30 down. We only have 30 seconds left. Keep that motion going. That's 15 seconds left. We're almost done. Just keep pushing through it. Try to keep that motion going nice and clean. Nice deep lunges, nice deep squat. We're almost finished. Just 5 seconds left. Keep that motion going nice and strong. And let it relax. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise, the shoulder bridges. We're going to be doing this for 2 minutes straight. Go ahead and lay down on your mat, facing up. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Both those feet flat on the ground. You're going to shove those hips straight up in the air. Really nice tight squeeze at the top. And drop those hips back down just about an inch off the mat, and then press them right back up again. Now this is actually the easier version of shoulder bridges. I tried to do the harder versions of these, but my hamstrings, the back of my thigh was just cramping up on me like crazy from doing so much before. So if you're stronger than I am, then you can do a single leg shoulder bridge, which is basically doing 1 minute with one leg on the ground and the other leg up in the air. And then once you've hit a minute, you switch legs and you bring the other leg up in the air. So I'll tell you when we're halfway, when you hit that minute mark, if you want to do that single leg version. Otherwise, just keep going along with me with this double leg. And there's 1 minute right there. If you're doing a single leg version, go ahead and switch those legs. Otherwise, just keep going along with me, doing the double leg version, pressing those hips up really nice and high, keeping your weight pressed into those heels. Make sure you don't come up on those toes, and make sure every single time you're bringing those hips up, you're squeezing as hard as you can every single time. We're trying to do a burnout in this one, so you don't want to do just kind of an easy version of this. You want to try to push yourself as hard as you possibly can. And there's a minute 30 right there. We only have 30 seconds left. Keep that motion going. Remember, tight squeeze the top every single time. And there's 15 seconds left right there. We're almost done. We're getting closer to being finished. Just keep that motion nice and smooth. Really tight squeeze. And just 5 seconds left. Keep it going. Tight squeeze every single time, 100% effort. And let it relax. Alright, let's go move on to the last exercise. We're doing a body weight straight leg deadlift. Again, 2 minutes straight through. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Arms come straight up over top of your head, nice straight line through your back. Keep those knees as straight as you can. You can have a tiny bit of a bend in them, but try to keep them as straight as possible. You're going to tip straight forward only from that hip socket. Get down as close to parallel to the ground or past it if you can. Then nice and slow, bring it right back up to a full extension. Just keep that motion going nice and slow, under control. Make sure you don't pause at the top for too long. You don't want to let yourself rest. You want a constant motion the entire time. Alright, that is 1 minute down. We're halfway. We have 1 minute left. And there's a minute 30 right there. We've got 30 seconds left. Keep that motion going nice and even. Remember, keep that back perfectly flat. Keep those knees as straight as possible. You want to get a good stretch in that hamstring every single time you tip forward. Then nice, slow, controlled raise coming back up. And just 15 seconds left. Keep that motion going nice and slow under control. Get a really nice deep tip forward every single time. Got 5 seconds left. And let it relax. Slowly come back up. And this workout is complete. Good job. You just finished Fitness Splinters lower body hit for strong legs.